Galaxy Squad is one of LEGO's coolest and most underappreciated themes in my opinion. It came out all the way back in 2013 and lasted until 2013, but we did get two amazing waves for it. The theme centered around a group of humans and their robot companions called the Galaxy Squad, and they would defend Earth from the evil alien race, which were based on different insects. We had the Buggoids, the Mosquitoids, as well as the Mantoids, which were really great names. Actually, this theme has so many incredible names. Then the sets were mainly comprised of different vehicles for either the Galaxy Squad or the aliens. We got a bunch of really cool and kind of creepy alien insect vehicles, and the Galaxy Squad had the more standard tanks and mech designs. Now, one last interesting thing about the theme and some of the lore is it's actually connected to monster fighters, if you can believe it. Apparently, the light from the vampire castle is what attracted the Buggoids to Earth in the first place, which I'm assuming is the monsters gathering all the moonstones before they were stopped by the monster fighters. And then one last cool lore fact is that one of the main characters from Galaxy Squad called Solomon Blaze actually formed the Ultra Agents. I always love the crossover and the lore between these different LEGO themes from the 2010s. But now let's take a look back at the set, starting off with the smallest one, the Space Swarmer. The set contained 86 pieces and retailed for £8 or $12. The Swarmer itself is a really great and simple design. I really like the front part with the mouth as well as the translucent wings. There's not much in terms of play features, but you can open the cockpit and put your Buggoid inside. For minifigures, we get a Buggoid, and I just love that name. The figure looks so good. I love the head mold and the printing looks amazing. And then for the Galaxy Squad, we get the Blue Team Robot Sidekick. And I did a little digging, and it turns out his name is Jez, but unfortunately I couldn't find the names for the other sidekicks. He also has an amazing new head mold with some great printing, and I love the brick built blaster. So overall, a really fantastic small set with a great price, and you get two really good minifigs. Our next set is the Crater Creeper, which contained 171 pieces. It retailed for £18 or $20, and it's another really cool build. This time the alien vehicle is based on a beetle, and it has a lot more play features. You get a set of flick fire missiles, another cockpit, and then the pincers can actually snap together. And then for the Galaxy Squad, we get a small speeder, which has a set of flick fire missiles and then some blasters for the member to use. Speaking of which, for the minifigure, we get the leader of the green team called Chuck Stonebreaker, another great name. And interestingly, each team has their own strengths and abilities. Green team is focused on defense and heavy artillery. He has some great printing, but I feel like the human characters are such a letdown when compared with the robots, as they are so much cooler. And then for the Buggoids, we get the same alien who's still a great minifigure. Overall, a solid set, just not one of my favorites. Our next set is the Swarm Interceptor, which is our first main vehicle for the Galaxy Squad. The set contains 218 pieces and also retail for £18 or $20. The Interceptor is another great design and build. It looks really cool. And it also has a 2-in-1 feature where you can detach the cockpit. And pretty much all the Galaxy Squad vehicles have a feature like this, which just adds so much more fun and playability to them. For the aliens, we get a small speeder, which is a decent little build. Then for minifigures, we get the leader of the blue team called Solomon Blaze. And the blue team are the strategists, as well as they have the most advanced technology. For the aliens, we get a Mosquitoid, another great name. And the minifigure is so good. The mosquito head looks incredible. It's such a good mold. So a great build for a great price, and the Mosquitoid minifigure is fantastic. The next set is one of my favorite alien vehicles. We have the Warped Stinger. This set contains 310 pieces and retail for £25 or $30. As you can see, the build is based off of a massive mosquito, which is a really cool design. I love the build for the face with the big eyes and then the stylet, I think they're called. Basically the big sucker. And it also has a spring launcher at the bottom there. And a cocoon we can use to capture the Galaxy Squad. Speaking of which, for their vehicles, we get another speeder. For the minifigures, we get the red team who specialize in speed. We get their leader who's called Billy Starbeam, which is another amazing name. Whoever came up with these names definitely deserved a raise. Then we get the red team robot sidekick, who, like I'll say for all these robots, has an amazing new head mold and some really great printing. They're just such cool designs. And then finally, we also get another Mosquitoid. So definitely one of my favorite sets and builds from the theme. Our next set includes another amazing alien build. We have the Star Slicer. This one contains 311 pieces and retail for £35 or $40. And this time for the aliens, they get a giant praying mantis build, and this might just be my favorite one. On top of the head, we get a cockpit for the alien, as well as the mouth is a spring launcher, and I love the use of the big sword pieces for the legs. And then you also get a cocoon on the back. For the Galaxy Squad, we get a weaponized moon rover, which is such a great design. And it's also 2-in-1, so you can pull out the back and have a small little spaceship for the robot, which looks really cool. For the minifigures, we get Solomon Blaze again and his robot sidekick. Then we get an exclusive red Buggoid, and I love the design, as I didn't use the same one over and over. So far, in my opinion, this is the best set that we've looked at, as we get a great alien vehicle as well as a great Galaxy Squad vehicle. Speaking of great Galaxy Squad vehicles, the next set is my personal favorite of theirs. We have the CLS-89 Eradicator mech. It contains 440 pieces and retail for £35 or $40, so an amazing price. The design of the mech just looks so good. It's such a cool and sleek design. On the arms, you get a laser cannon as well as a set of flick fire missiles. Now you can place a minifigure in the cockpit, and it also has a 2-in-1 feature where it turns into a jet, which is always a lot of fun. So the build just looks so good, and it's probably one of my favorite Lego mechs. And this time our aliens are actually brick built. We have alien abductoids, and then they have the translucent green cocoons on the back, which you can use to capture the Galaxy Squad. So really nice designs there. For the minifigures, we get Jack Fireblade, another great name. And the orange team actually specialize in firepower, as you can probably tell from the mech design. And then we get his orange robot sidekick, and this is by far and away my favorite mold for them. I love the jetpack wings as well as the helmet. So there's such an amazing minifigure, and in my opinion, the best of the robot sidekicks. Overall, one of my favorite sets from the theme. The mech build looks incredible, and it was such a good price. We're now starting to get onto some of the bigger sets. We have the Vermin Vaporizer, probably the best named set of the theme. This one contained 506 pieces and retail for £50 or $60, so they're also getting pretty expensive. And in this set, we get what's called the Battle Buggy, which is kind of like an APC tank build. We get a cockpit at the front as well as a cockpit at the back, and the back turret can actually transform into a mech. And once again, another great design and a really fun play feature. For our bugs, we get the Alien Scorpion, and the set also contains an alien cocoon. And then for minifigures, we once again get an alien Buggoid, as well as Chuck Stonebreaker, then his robot sidekick, which I know you're probably sick of me saying, but the head mold looks so good. And the green one is my second favorite, just slightly behind the orange team sidekick. So another fantastic set. The Buggy is a great build, and I love the transformation feature. Our next set is the biggest of the alien vehicles. We have the Hive Crawler, which contains 560 pieces and retail for £50 or $70. And I believe this is the main vehicle as it actually lays the eggs for the larva, so they can grow more aliens. As we see, the builders appear to be based on a giant spider. It's another really cool and kind of creepy design. I love the face build and then all the legs. And there's actually a play feature when you push the hive crawler along, the legs will move. And then one last and kind of crazy play feature, you can actually fling the lava at the Galaxy Squad, which is a pretty interesting tactic throwing your children at your enemies. But if it works, it works. For Galaxy Squad, we get another speeder, and I really like this design, and it does also have a 2-in-1 feature where it becomes a small jet. And then we get 3 minifigures, Billy Starbeam again, as well as his robot sidekick. And then for the first time, we get a Mantisoid, which is my favorite of the Buggoids. The new head looks so good. I love the eyes and the pincers. We then get 2 small babies, or the larvae, which are actually kind of cute. So this is another amazing alien vehicle and a really great set. Then our second to last set, and the second biggest, is the Bug Obliterator, my second favorite name. So lots of seconds. This one contains 711 pieces and retail for £60 or $80. The Obliterator is another great design. It's packed full of so many weapons on it. It has 2 cockpits, and as you can probably guess, it also has a 2-in-1 feature where you can detach the top part and have it turn into a spaceship. And then the Obliterator is left with these massive turrets on the top of it, which are flick fire missiles. So this thing has a crazy amount of weapons, which I love because, like I said, the orange team are the weapons specialists. And then for the aliens, we get a Dragonfly style build, which looks just as good. Then we get another cocoon, and then 4 minifigures, including Jack Fireblaze, the leader of the orange team, the robot sidekick, my personal favorite minifigure from the theme, and then Ashley Starstrider, who's another member of the orange team. And then for the aliens, we get another Mosquitoid. So 4 really good minifigures, and the build here just looks incredible. Our final and biggest set of the wave is the Galactic Titan, which contain 1,012 pieces and retail for £80 or $100. And just like the alien Hive, I believe this is the Galactic Squad's main vehicle. It's another really cool futuristic tank style build with the treads. And yes, it does have a 2-in-1 feature. The top part comes off to form a spaceship, and then the base part of the tank now has a spring launcher turret. So 2 really great builds. For the aliens, we get a caterpillar style vehicle, which is a nice design, and then we get a hive tower, which the aliens use to grow their eggs with. We get 5 minifigures, Solomon Blaze again, Max Solar Flare, a new character, then a brand new robot sidekick. Then we get 2 aliens, a Mosquitoid as well as a Mantisoid. So another fantastic set for the theme. And that is it for Galaxy Squad. It was a really amazing theme. The builds in it were so great and creative. I loved all the different alien vehicles based on all the insects. They had some really cool and creepy designs. I especially loved the Star Splicer and the Warp Stinger. And then for the Galaxy Squad, I loved the Eradicator mech, as well as all the different 2-in-1 features. I think the coolest one was the Vermin Vaporizer. We also got a bunch of great minifigures from the aliens to the Galaxy Squad. So just such an incredible theme from both minifigures, the sets, as well as the creativity. It's a shame we didn't get a few more waves. I would have loved to have got a Galaxy Squad headquarters, but I think unlike a lot of things which only lasted a year, I'm really happy with what we got. Let me know, everybody, what did you think of Galaxy Squad? Did you used to collect it? And which is your favorite set? As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.